So the markets on Friday, we actually had a big down day, especially on the S&P 500, breaking the lows over here around about the 2000 level. So we're going to have a look at all the indices today, and I'm going to build you a picture to see something that that you may not be seeing right now when it comes to the market. So let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so on the S&P 500, what we see, guys, is this. Firstly, I'm looking at this S&P 500. Let me squeeze this chart up as much as possible. And you can see how we've actually had this trend line here. We had a bit of a trend line coming through there. So let me just delete that trend line because it's no longer valid anymore. Okay, but you can see we actually have this trend line coming down through here. It's knocking it down. It's now made a lower trough through here, and we made a lower peak. So that's actually quite weak. But let's actually go over to the weekly chart. And on the weekly chart, there's a few levels that are definitely that I'm interested in. The first one is that level there. You can see based on the weekly chart of the S&P 500, we can see that this point through here, last time it bounced, and we almost got a bounce through there, and now we're at that exact same level right now on the weekly chart. So that's where we are right now on the weekly chart on the S&P 500. Okay, so let's actually look at the Dow Jones. This is the Dow Jones. This is the daily chart, and once again, if we go to the weekly chart, we can actually see that this whole level through here, especially from that level there, even from those levels down to here somewhere, so even as low as that level there, these two levels here are major support on the Dow Jones. So if I go back to the daily chart now, these whole levels through here, including this trend line, is coming back up. Now, I'm not saying the market's going to hold here, but what I am saying is that that I'm waiting to see whether the market starts to create and break below all these significant levels through here. And you can see we have another one down here. So we have a lot of major support levels all the way down through here on the Dow Jones and also the S&P 500. So that to me says to me that we might actually even get a bounce overall on the markets moving forward. But on the Russell, we can see we actually made basically almost a double top, and then we ran down, as you can see, and made a lower trough through there. So that actually looks very weak, as you can see. Look at the weekly chart there, and the weekly chart on this one, especially the Russell. The Russell's been the one that's been looking the worst out of the whole lot. So the Russell looks like it's going to get hammered. So that's that one there, and also looking at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq also, we can see that it's at a significant area. This is the weekly chart here. A significant area of support where we are right now. So I'm actually expecting probably a bit of a bounce on the markets. I actually do expect a bit of a bounce. That's what I am seeing right now. And the reason why I say that is because we're at these levels of support. I don't believe the market's just going to keep going down. Now, it may. Who knows what's going to happen next week. But right now, we're actually at these levels of support. Now, if we do start to create lower... If the Nasdaq completely breaks below this area through here and keeps going down, if we also get the Dow Jones breaking past all these areas and breaking down through here, then I believe we have seen the top in the markets. Okay, so that's what yes, I did just say that. If the market does, look at the Dow Jones. If the market does start, especially if the Dow Jones starts to close below the 1680 or the 1660 level, and that happens, and we also get the Nasdaq closing well below the support level, which is around, say, probably 4,800, then I believe we have just seen the top in the markets, and I believe significant downside will come after that, and that will lead into what we call the 2008 crash. Now, that's obviously the bigger picture there. The smaller picture is we're actually at these significant areas of support levels. You can see this support level where it is right now, the S&P basically closed right on there. And so guys, yes, we did get a big down day through here, but I wouldn't be too surprised if we did see a bit of a rally moving to the high side and up from there. So anyway, guys, that's what I do see. Looking at gold, we can see how the market has continued to run up. It's creating like a bear flag formation, nice sort of open low, close high, spike in volume. So Again, I'm expecting more upside to see in GLD. This is not gold, but it's GLD, the trust that I actually trade. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it, so step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.